cuties, and welcome back to the Royal Diaries, your place for fashion entrepreneurship, and just the glam life of fashion that you all want to be a part of. Today, our topic is going to be about, can you have designer friends and not be in competition with them? So first, I'm going to say, yes, you can. End of video, roll credits. Yes, you can have designer friends and not be in competition with each other. Do not block your blessing. Having designer friends can only help you be a better designer and help you network within the fashion industry that you're trying to work in. So if anyone ever tells you you cannot have fashion friends or fashion designer friends, or if you're a stylist and you can't have other friends as a stylist, none of that is true. You can totally be friends with other designers and creatives within your industry. Number two is it's great to have designer friends because they've been there. They are working in the same industry that you are working in. Of course, they've probably had different experiences and they've probably done different things within the industry, but you both can bounce off ideas that you have from each other, and you guys can both boost each other up because you both are living and breathing in the exact same industry. So that would be number two. You both are going through the same things, so you both can complain about the same things. It's almost like when you have other coworkers, when you're working at, your day job, or let's say you used to work a day job and you would complain to your friends about certain customers and coworkers and things like that. Well, it's the same thing. It's just within the creative industry. So your designer friends will know exactly what you're going through, and they will also complain about everything that's going on and everything that's going wrong as well. Number three, they may have connections within the industry that doesn't suit them. Perhaps one of your designer friends does children's wear and they met somebody that's looking for someone who does menswear, and you do menswear and that person does children's wear. Well, your friend will definitely recommend you because they can't do anything with menswear. They are niched into children's wear and that's what they want to do. So they will definitely pass you the menswear connection, and that might get you work. That might be for a magazine, a photo shoot, a stylist, any of those things. And the vice versa is true. You could also have a connection that maybe you can't use because they're looking for a children's wear designer. So you're like, hey, you do this. I can tell you there are so many times where I have given my friends gigs or jobs just because I'm like, this is something that you do. How about you do this? I have given my friends work that maybe do more couture style things or do wedding dresses. Like one of my designer friends, she is making my wedding dress. My other designer friend is going to be making my bridesmaids dresses. I know what they're good at, and I am more than happy to share my possible gigs or possible jobs with them. My collaboration with Shein.com, that came about because my friend Ingo, who owns Ingo Zika fashion brand, told me about it and recommended me to the main person she was talking to for the program. So she was really helped me get in. I didn't have to apply the same way as other people did because she was already in the program, actually even before the program was even a thing. They reached out to her and were talking to her about building a brand and collaborating with Shein. So that just kind of came out just because I happen to know my friend Ingo. So like I said, having someone that you can share gigs with or opportunities with is only going to help you. Number four, you will be inspired by having other creatives around you. Now, I'm not saying that, if you do women's dresses, they also do women's dresses, your niches are kind of the same, that you guys will kind of take each other's ideas or anything like that. But if you see someone else thriving and creating, it really helps motivate you to thrive and create and make all these different opportunities happen for yourself because you see see that it's happening for them. It only kind of helps get the creative juices flowing, and maybe it's something where they design a certain cutout or a certain style line, and maybe you like that style line, but you're like, you know what, I like that my designer friend put this style line right here, but I wonder what that would look like if I put that on the sleeve and it continued from the sleeve to the other sleeve and I did something different. You just pulled a whole new idea out of some little thing that they did. You pulled a whole new idea from it, and vice versa. They could do the same thing. Oh, I love how Ginger is always designing circle skirts. What can I do with that? Well, you know, maybe if I did a kind of asymmetrical thing and put the circle skirt at the top instead of putting it on the sleeves like she does, or making skirts, but make it more, turn this into a top and then actually gather it, make it a gathered circle skirt, and it's going to be the same type of thing, but it's different. It's completely different because now they've taken something that you've created and they've been inspired to create something else for themselves. So, and number 5, I think this one is one of the best reasons, is that they can hype you up. They can hype you so hard. They can hype you up when you are feeling low, because like I said previously, they have been there. They understand what you're going through. They understand what it takes. They understand the struggle, the late nights, the crying, they understand it all. The successes and the failures, they understand it all. So having other designer friends that you can go to when you're feeling low, when you're not feeling so creative, boost you up, that is the best feeling in the world. I'll tell you, my really good designer friends, I constantly kind of just reach out if we haven't talked in a minute, just not because we haven't talked, because we hate each other, we just haven't talked. But I'll reach out to my designer friends and I'll just be, oh, I saw this thing that you did and it was so great, and you did this and this and this and I loved it. And it's so funny because I would say 9 times out of 10 when I do that, my designer friends will be like, hey, I was feeling like crap today, and just to open up my messenger or inbox and see this, it really helped me through the day. Like, I am so happy you said this. And I'm like, yes, I am hyping you up all the time. I mean, like, I have friends that I talk about all the time and how they're so talented and all these things, and I'm just like, I'm sure your ears are burning because I am always hyping y'all up so hard. That's kind of the best thing when you are feeling a little bit low. You can talk to them and you can hype them up. So I think that's one of my favorite parts of having a designer friends and having a designer friend network. It's not a competition in that sense. You can just be friends and be creative together, because, you know, at the end of the day, when one of you wins, the rest are about to win too, because the creative energy always continuously flows, especially with you and other creatives. So tell me what you think. Let me know in the comments. Do you have creator friends? Do you feel like you're in a competition? Do you feel like you should be in a competition? Do you feel like you shouldn't be? Let me know in the comments below what you think of this video. Do you think I should talk about the dark side of it, where you have designer friends that are in competition with you? Or, you know, maybe you're just not meeting the right person, or maybe you haven't met the right person yet. But let me know in the comments what you think. Let me know if I should do a part 2. Be sure to like, subscribe, hit the notification button so you can know about all the next videos that I have, and I will see you soon. Stay cute and stay unique.